I think people like street art because anybody can do it, and all you have to do is go out on the street and do art, and you don't have to ask anybody's permission, you know? And I think that it's a very democratic form of art, and people like that because you know, property owners have always hated graffiti artists, you know, because usually they're just scrawling their name or some weird tag, and street artists and the top level of graffiti artists are something very different than this.
Get off my area now. This is someone's work. This is disrespectful. Bloody hell, go away.
They've always been artists, and it was society's fault that society didn't know how to absorb them. You know what I mean? They didn't know what to do with them.
We're from
it has
Russia.
more artists than they knew what to do with.
Not asking which country.
It's like we have more flowers growing. Let's just mow them all down or pave over them or something. It was like almost society's attitude. But you know, the artists aren't criminals. They're giving something to society. So they took a lot of spray. But anyway, the kid's scrawling something, you know, and he's just like scrawling his name. And you know, the property owner comes out and goes, catches him, you know, and he goes, "What the hell are you doing?" And he goes, "I don't know." And he says, "Well," and instead of like arresting him or chasing him away, he goes, "You just write your name. It's retarded." It says. Then he's like, "What do you want?" And the kid's like, "I want to paint a beautiful mural." And he goes, "Really?" "Yeah, but I just have to scroll my name because I have to do it quick and run."
Right.
And he goes, "Okay, you know what? I'll tell you what. That's your wall. You got all night to paint it." And he came back the next day. The most amazing thing you ever saw. And he goes, that's insane. He goes, "You know what? I have about 200 friends that have come in from all over the country. You know, you have all these buildings. Would you give them all a student?" He goes, "Yeah." And 3 days later, all of his buildings, there were these just bland buildings, were all covered with the most amazing stuff. And the guy standing there going, "Holy shit, they came and did all this for free. This is the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life." But you know, 3 days earlier, he was about deciding whether he was going to have the first kid arrested or not. 3 days later, he's got like the Museum of Modern Art on his walls for free. That was like a turning point. Suddenly, I think these building owners realize that these kids aren't criminals. They're not trying to break in. They're not trying to steal anything. They're trying to contribute something. You know what I mean? They're actually almost the opposite of criminals. It's just like this explosion. It's the most amazing stuff, and it's not just art. It's great art. And every kid that comes here to paint, or every person my age that comes here to paint, you know, they know that it's like everybody's bringing their A game, and you have to be better than them. So it's very competitive, and you have to just kind of blow everybody away. And just when you think you've done the most amazing thing, you look to your left, and somebody's just blown you away.
Jeg fangede ved at gøre det på en bar, hvor de står og er i gang med at sætte op. Og jeg skal bare sige, undskyld, jeg sidder der hver. Jeg ved ikke, hvad han filmer til.
Jeg optager bare lidt overhævende.
Hver, så det ikke har ikke gøre. Og efter det andet med, at der er kriger, der skal op. Og det var ikke på en stor facade, men lidt på en... De er i gang med at lave sådan en stor spejlvand.